In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create and share a Canva template link to sell it as a digital product on Etsy. Then I'll show you exactly how to list your Canva template on Etsy. And I'm going to share 3 simple tips most beginners miss. These can help you get more sales fast. So first, I'll show you how to turn your Canva design into an editable template for your customers. And then next, I'll show you how to access your new Canva template link, which you can use to sell online. Then I'll show you how to take that template link and sell it on Etsy or Gumroad or the selling platform that you choose to sell your digital products on. I'm going to show you how to avoid some common mistakes that keep beginners stuck. So I'll be breaking this video up into several parts. If you don't need the full tutorial, I have included timestamps in the description below so you can just skip directly to the part that you need. But the first thing you need to do before we do anything is to make sure that you are working in Canva Pro. Now, in order to create and use a Canva template link, you actually need the Canva Pro version. In the free version of Canva, you cannot create a template link. I just wanted to let you know because I feel like that is really important. So if you currently have a free Canva account, here are the current pricing tiers that they offer. Since you're watching this video, you plan on making extra money online from selling your Canva template links, so you will need to pay some of that income for your Canva Pro account. Now that we got that little disclaimer out the way, let's figure out how to turn your Canva design into an editable template. First, let's open Canva and go to our design. Now, another quick disclaimer too, because I don't want you to think I'm giving you false information. Canva Pro features can be included in shareable template links, but recipients without a Canva Pro subscription, they will have issues. If a customer that's using a free Canva account opens a template link with a Pro element, they will not be able to download the design without watermarks unless they upgrade to Canva Pro. So they will end up having to pay for Canva Pro. So just be aware. So I'd highly recommend only using free elements in Canva when you create shareable Canva template links. Now this is very important because you could lose out on returning customers if they can't even access it. All right, so now that we have Canva up, let's go to our template. We can just head over to templates over here in the left-hand corner. And then I'm just gonna type in checklist. All right, so now that we have these templates up of checklists, everything that you see with a crown is the Pro version. So just be aware, those elements, your customers will not be able to access those elements without a watermark. So this one is free, so we're just gonna customize this link. All right, so imagine that this is a Canva template that I'm selling on my Etsy shop. Now I need to make a template link so that when a customer buys this template, they have 100% access and they can edit anything inside this template. So we're gonna click share in the upper right-hand corner. And you see this little ellipses that says see all, we're gonna click that. And then over here we have template link. And then it says anyone with this link can use this design as a template. Sign in is required, but you won't know who makes copies of this design. So we're just gonna hit create template link. All right, so now we have our template link. I'm gonna copy that. And then I'm gonna open it in a new tab. And since I have the Canva Pro version, this is what you'll be able to see as a Canva Pro version as well. You're gonna see edit template. Now this is only available for you. What they will be able to see, what your customer is gonna be able to see is view template. They won't have this other option in purple. Now what I'd also like to do is open it in an incognito window because I wanna see exactly what link the customer is gonna get. So you see, this is what they'll get. And then I'll hit view template. They'll have to log in into their Canva account, but you get the idea. Now your link will be embedded in the view template block, but it's very important to note that if you make any changes to the original template, this can only be done by you. You are the only person who has the ability to modify this template. This is what you want to make sure you see. This link here, this shareable link. Your customer will be able to actually make changes to the original version of your template. And then everybody else who has access to that template, they now see whatever changes that customer made to your template. So make sure to always share the shareable link. Now, because the customer has to have access to this, I'm gonna put in here link to editable template. All right, now I'm gonna highlight this so that it is very clear to the customer that when they buy this, They know exactly what to do. But now that I just put link to editable template, I'm gonna right click on this, and then I'm gonna hit link from this drop down. And then I'm gonna drop my link in here so that when the customer buys this, they can have complete access to the editable template. But I do have to physically put a digital file inside of Etsy because they have to actually receive something when they purchase. Then I'm gonna hit download. Now when you download this, you wanna save it as a PDF. So when the customer accesses this, they receive a PDF, and that link is clickable within your PDF. So we're just gonna hit download, and now rename it, checklist. And then I'm gonna hit share, then I'm gonna hit download, and I'm gonna download it as a PDF, best for documents and emailing. And now I'm gonna hit download, and then let's open this up to make sure that we can actually click on this template. Now I have a link to editable template. It's very clear to the customer. You can even say click here. So when they click this link, they get access to it immediately. And now they can start designing their template. Now how to list Canva templates on Etsy. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then you're gonna hit sell on Etsy, and you're gonna create an account. Now to make it even easier to create an account with Etsy, you can just use your Gmail account, Apple ID, or even your Facebook account. Now I'm gonna walk you through how to make a listing. Just a quick high-level overview. All right, so I'm inside my account. Then I'm gonna go to my shop. All right, so I'm just gonna click add a listing in the upper right-hand corner, and I'm gonna sell a template. Category templates, template. All right, so this is very important. When you are doing your listing for this template, you wanna make sure that you select digital file. Your customer will not be receiving a physical file. Who made it? I did. It's a finished product. When was it made? When was it made? Created by me. And then you're just gonna hit continue. Now you do need a title. I would highly recommend to use SEO. So if you're selling a template to stay organized for moms, a cleaning chart, anything with an asterisk that is required for your listing. So then I'm gonna drag and drop my item. You can add up to 10 photos in one video. All right, so now that I have my file, I'm just gonna add file, add our checklist to our Etsy listing, add a description, set a category, primary color, secondary color. This is how you create an Etsy listing. Now Etsy does charge you 20 cents every single time you list another item. So just be mindful when you create digital products and listing them on Etsy that every single time you do it, you'll be charged 20 cents. All right, so best practices. I touched on best practices earlier, and it is so important that your digital product has these 3 things when you make your listing live. You want to solve a real problem, make it easy to use and easy for your customer to buy, and then you got to show it off. You got to do really good mock-ups, and you got to be really good at SEO. You don't want to just design something pretty. You want to design something that is useful and something that people need. So think about who you're helping and why they need your template. So here are a few examples. So Olivia created and sells social media kits to sell to digital marketing agencies or social media managers that are completely ready to use and fully editable in Canva. She has over 80 Instagram templates in both square and portrait formats. When you make it easy for your customer, it's a no-brainer. If you're still not sure of what to sell, I have a list of ideas that I can send you so you can get started this week. You can use platforms like Etsy or Stan Store so your customers can easily check out. Next, you want to make it look pretty. Always include mock-ups to show what your customer is getting. You could even make a short videos like a trailer, how to use this template. It can really cut down on confusion and refunds. And if you don't want to do this, then you can create this with Canva AI. I made this last week and I was kind of blown away. So if you want to see something like that, I might just do it in another video. Next, you got to show it off with SEO. Your template won't sell if no one sees it. So you really got to create some really good mock-ups, and you want to make sure that you test this on mobile and on desktop version because your users are everywhere. You can post some teasers on TikTok, Pinterest, or Facebook groups. If you like this video on how to sell templates, then I really think you might like this video on the best digital products to sell fast. Please subscribe and leave a comment to let me know if I helped you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.